Meet Libra. She is the diplomat, the peacemaker, the one who lights up any room with her grace. Gentle, thoughtful, always seeking balance. She listens to all sides, avoids conflict, and smooths tensions. On the surface, pure elegance. But beneath that, there's a deep vulnerability. For Libra, choosing is dangerous. Every decision can disappoint someone. Every strong opinion can create friction. Harmony is not just a preference, it's emotional safety. So instead of choosing, she balances. She becomes the bridge between perspectives, but often forgets to build solid ground beneath her own feet. From an early age, Libra learns that being agreeable brings stability. When she mediates arguments, tension dissolves. Her adaptability becomes her strength. But over time, this strength turns into a silent habit. Minimize yourself to maintain peace. Libra becomes so skilled at understanding others that she starts neglecting her own clarity. And the more she postpones choice, the more anxious she becomes. She sees multiple truths at once. This is her gift. She understands nuances, can empathize with opposing arguments. But when it comes to her own decisions, this ability to see all angles becomes paralyzing, because every choice eliminates another possibility. Every decision creates an imbalance somewhere. An imbalance makes Libra uncomfortable. In relationships, this dynamic becomes even more complex. Libra loves connection, thrives in partnerships, but she also fears confrontation. If something bothers her, she may hesitate to speak up. She weighs the potential outcomes. Will this create distance? Will this upset them? Is it worth the tension? And sometimes, she chooses silence over honesty. Not because she lacks opinions, but because she fears the emotional consequences. This is where people misunderstand Libra. They assume Libra is indecisive due to a lack of depth. In reality, Libra is overwhelmed by depth. She cares deeply about fairness. She wants everyone to feel respected. She wants balance to remain intact. But life doesn't function without imbalance. Sometimes growth requires discomfort. Sometimes truth disrupts peace before it strengthens it. And Libra must learn that temporary tension does not mean permanent loss. One of Libra's hidden fears is being the bad guy. She doesn't want to be the source of conflict. She doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. She doesn't want to appear selfish, so she overcompensates by accommodating. She agrees when she feels uncertain. She compromises even when she's the only one sacrificing. She delays decisions, hoping clarity will arrive without confrontation. But avoidance silently builds resentment. And resentment, unspoken, eventually disrupts the very harmony Libra was trying to preserve. There's also a deeper layer to this pattern. Libra's identity is often tied to relationships. When she chooses something that disrupts that balance, it can feel like destabilizing her own identity. So she hesitates, she oscillates, she analyzes, she consults others, and sometimes she waits too long. But the irony is powerful. By trying to please everyone, Libra sometimes pleases no one, especially herself. She may appear composed externally, while internally feeling fragmented. She may smile, while quietly questioning whether her own desires are being met. And this loss of personal clarity creates deeper anxiety than any confrontation ever could. Libra's growth begins when she understands that choosing is not cruelty. It is authenticity. Saying no doesn't make her unfair. Expressing preference doesn't make her selfish. Disappointing someone occasionally doesn't erase her kindness. In fact, clear choices create stronger relationships. People feel safer when they know where they stand. Ambiguity may feel peaceful in the moment, but clarity builds lasting trust. When Libra learns to tolerate discomfort, something shifts. She realizes that conflict handled honestly strengthens connection. She discovers that people who truly value her will respect boundaries. She begins to separate harmony from avoidance. True harmony is not the absence of tension. It is the presence of mutual understanding. Libra is incredibly powerful when balanced within herself. Her diplomacy becomes wisdom instead of fear. Her charm becomes authentic rather than strategic. Her fairness includes her own needs. She stops negotiating against herself. And when she chooses decisively, she radiates a different kind of confidence. One rooted in self-trust rather than external approval. If you are a Libra and you have ever felt exhausted from trying to keep everyone happy, understand this: you are not weak for wanting peace. But peace that costs your voice is not sustainable. You deserve relationships where your preferences matter. You deserve to choose without guilt. You deserve to stand firmly in your own perspective without fearing abandonment. Libra doesn't please everyone because she is shallow. She pleases everyone because she is afraid of the consequences of choosing. But the moment she realizes that her worth doesn't disappear when someone disagrees, she becomes unstoppable. Balanced, grounded, clear. If this resonated with you, comment Libra below. Share this with someone who needs to understand the quiet struggle behind this sign. And subscribe to continue this series where we uncover the emotional truths hidden beneath every zodiac stereotype.